Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Houseplantpixie. For everyone that's new to my channel, my name is Monique and welcome back, and thanks for tuning back in to my existing subscribers. In today's episode, we're going to repot a couple of plants. We're going to repot this Scindapsus. I have not cleaned up this plant, so you guys see that even I have yellow leaves. It's just completely normal. So I bought this, I can't remember, quite a while back, and it's still in the moss. And as you can see, look at those roots. So we need to, the leaves dying off because I'm guessing the plant needs a bit more nutrients, which the soil will hold. Break this. I usually break the leaves off. Yep, just like that. If you really wanted to, you could propagate this, but I'd like to let it grow. If you would propagate it, you have your node, that's the node, it's the bulky bit where the leaf actually comes off, and in between it's called the internode, and that's where you make your cut. So I could cut it here and then put it in water or in moss and root it again, but we're going to give it a new pot. So I picked the kind of next pot size up I have at home. I could use a smaller pot, but we got quite a fair bit of roots, so I'm not too concerned. And then again, you have your nursery pot with the holes. I got like paper towel so the soil doesn't fall out, and then you have your decorative pot. Nursery pot sits in a decorative pot. And the second plant we are going to repot. We're going to pot it up into this self-watering pot. So this is the reservoir where you can check if you need to refill the water. It's got a false bottom, so that black bottom basically sits somewhere up here, and then eventually the roots will grow through and they can suck up the water. It's quite, I love these pots. If you do buy a self-watering pot, don't buy a cheap one. Make sure this reservoir is not too low, because you have the problem if you have water sitting in it and then you're moving your plant, it can spill out. There is cheaper options in pots, but I prefer these ones. You pay like $5 more or something, but $5 very well spent. Alright, let's get to the plant we're planting into this pot. Oh my god, it's actually super embarrassing. It is. Please forgive me if there's like, no bad comments, please. It's also a good example that you don't have to stress about your plant when it's root bound. Take your time. This is a, oh, it's got a bit of, oh no, it's just a little spider. This is the philodendron bill marks. Same again, bought it as a cutting in moss. I'll say it again, please don't judge me, but this is clearly a plant that needs repotting. Yep, and it's still healthy, so you don't need to overly stress. Yeah. I know, it's bad, but it's super easy. We won't cut those roots off. I won't disturb them. What we're going to do, we tip it out and we untangle them a little bit, and they should come out easy. We've done it before. All right, let's get it done. Hope you can see it. So let's start with the, I also put a towel down. It's easier to clean up, and the plants are a little bit moist, so what I'm going to do, it's kind of good that it is a little bit moist. I will remove some of the sphagnum moss. Oh, it smells. If you have dramas with removing the sphagnum moss, just set yourself up with either a little bowl of water or spray bottle and make it really damp, and then it will just fall off the roots. I wouldn't be too concerned if there's some sphagnum moss left on the plant. So just nice and gentle. At the beginning you will, it's quite tricky to see what's root and what's moss, but if you break off a few of the roots, it's not a problem. It won't hurt the plant. Yeah, so as you can see, and kind of wiggle it a little bit, and then it will come out. Super easy, and this is quite wet, so I'm glad I'll put a towel underneath it. So I finally got around to do a video. My apologies to all of you guys. I've been a little bit busy with other things, and I can do a separate video if you like to know what's going on in my private life. It's not so much plant related. So yeah, let me know in the comments below and I'll fill you in. So that's awesome. So, and if you see the pot, and that's perfect. So the other thing, I'll put a bit of potting mix, about a quarter I put in. No, I didn't really organize that well. Pull that a bit over so you can see. So the main things when you pot up a plant, like as you can see, you're looking up from the top, like some of the roots are bulkier on my left side, and there's almost a flat, so there's not much going on the right side. So never, when you put it in the pot, don't look at the root ball itself, actually focus on where the stem is. So the stem is here, so only where my fingers are, look at that part and make sure that is sitting in the center of the pot if you want your plant sitting in the center. Otherwise, if you look at the root ball, you might, yeah, have it off center like this. Maybe you don't care, that's totally, I should have gotten some gloves, but oh well, I'll have none. And then, so the roots are currently like hanging a little bit in the air, so you support the plant, and then you just fill it with the potting mix, so the roots are evenly spread through the pot. You cannot believe this Scindapsus is like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be available in Bunnings soon, and yeah, I paid quite a bit of money for it, I think, and it was super rare. There is like a darker version. This one here is the that's the Troyby eye, or they call it Moonlight. And then I'll also have the darker version. To get all your air pockets out, you just bounce the pot. See how it's nice in the center? And then you can give it a little trellis if you like. Sorry, that noise. It's Millie. Millie! Millie! Millie, come here. See if she comes and says hi. Millie! Hello. Come on. Come on. Say hi. Say hi. Oi, hi. My little... She's not interested in any plants, which is good. She's an Italian greyhound. All right. There you go. Look how beautiful these leaves are. Like absolutely amazing. All right. And decorative pot. Done. Let's move on to... I should actually put the date on things when I bought them, but I'll use premium potting mix, bit of orchard barks, horticultural charcoal, perlite is the white stuff, mix it all together, and that is our potting mix. Right. So what I'm going to do with these roots is I'm going to try and untangle them a little bit by gently, you sort of see where the, look, if one breaks then so be it, but it's rolled, curled up from the bottom and super easy. Wiggle a little bit just to untangle them like that. There's no guarantee that, and look, every plant you repot, they do get a shock. That's no doubt about that. So what I wouldn't do is take the whole lot off and just cut it. I don't think that's necessary. I might actually, oh no, this is just a little, it looks like it's rotten, but it's actually quite firm. So I'm gonna leave it. And now always squeeze your pot. So don't make the mistake and just pull on your leaves and pull them out. Just go and try and squeeze the pot at the same time. And then gently pull, because you've got micro roots on the top and you don't wanna, there you go, and this should follow. So whatever breaks, breaks. Yep, some of it's coming off. And then again, so yeah, this bit here, rubbish, that's fine. We still got nice healthy root ball. And what I'm going to do is, I'm just working through, just loosen the wall of these roots. And I'm going to try and take out some of that moss. There's actually soil. Because what could happen if you don't loosen You see how compacted that is? I loosened it up on this side over here. That, oh, soil everywhere. You won't give, they will just stay like that and just the bottom will grow. So make sure you loosen them off a bit so they spread out in the new pot. I'm speaking from experience here, by the way. Yeah, you only learn by actually practicing it. And we all make mistakes, we all have plants die. So there you go, nice and loose. And now we sit that in our self-watering pot. I'm even thinking, now we roll with that pot. It's still got, see how it's still got room on the side, about 2 to 3 centimeters. That's fine. You don't want to go too big in pot size because you will suffocate your plant. And then again, have a look that it's in the center. It's kind of a little bit hard to see. And then whatever you want it, and also have it level with, like, that would be too high, that would be a little bit too low. Make sure you hold it in the position you want it. Alright, and now I'm gonna wash my hands and we clean off the pot a little bit, and then I show you how much we're going to water. Alright, now we're finished. I haven't cleaned the pot yet, but we with the watering, use filtered water. Especially if you're in Australia, don't use unfiltered water, use rainwater. Filtered water, better option, trust me. There's too much impurities and chlorine and things in it, so you just, and that is normal that the water sits on top for a little bit because the soil wasn't, it's going down fairly quickly, and to see if it's going through. And that's it, I wouldn't water anymore. Could take a little bit longer to come through because of the paper towel I put in the bottom. Let's give it a little more. And then see how it instantly disappears. Oh, still not coming through. Oh, well, I'll check later and see if the water comes out the bottom. With the burr marks, same thing. Give it a bit of water. I always trying to avoid the center of the stem. I'm trying to water around it. And then again, it could take a little while for the water to run through because the potting mix is dry. Oh, you can't see. Give it another little bit. And with that one you can hear the water come through. Not yet. Before I finish, see this leaf here? That's going. I'm going to chop it. And this one here, that's going as well. All the others look super nice. What I didn't want to do was clean up the plants and then you guys think, oh, her plants, they have no yellow leaves, because that's not the real world. That's not. And I think it's totally fine. And don't freak out. like, oh, my plant's got a yellow leaf, it's going to die. It's not going to die. It's going to be okay. It might need some water, or you might overwater it. They are the first signs, but don't stress. You saw how neglected these two plants were. And if you haven't seen those plants before, I hope you liked that video. Let me know if you got either of these plants. Scindapsus trubii, aus Moonlight, and Philodendron Vilmax. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video, and I see you next time. Until then, stay planty!